Yeah, you know what it is.
White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
Yeah, you know what it is.
White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
Yeah, you know what it is. Collegeville High School, a champions. Yeah, screaming that's us. And when we on top, boy, quit fussing. All around my town, everything is white and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple. We shut it down for the school and the sports team. White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple. Purple and white, but you know what I mean. Double 11 senior year made history. Football, we took it to the playoffs. Collegeville, white and purple, yeah, we are the K-House. I said the K-House, the school of champions. We laugh a lot, we rap a lot. I'm asked I be an Indian again. I'm telling them that Collegeville is where it's at. So when we on the field of court, they better be aware of that. They scared of that. Of course, look at the ceiling. What up, Mr. Floyd? Yeah, Collegeville. And yes, I'm glad to say that I'm a K-Hawk. I'm about to graduate. Yeah, you know what it is. Collegeville High School, a champions. Yeah, screaming that's us. And when we on top, boy, quit fussing. All around my town, everything is white and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple. We shut it down for the school and the sports team. White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
White and purple, yeah, I know you see it. You see the chaos and you tell yourself you wanna be it. I go to CHS, so I am a champ. I ran this game so long I'm starting to get a stomach cramp. Class of 1, 2, but we're number one. Shout out to all my juniors, yeah, you know we get it done. White and purple, you already know. It's a little easy peasy and that boy lay low.
Yeah, you know what it is. Collegeville High School, a champions. Yeah, screaming that's us. And when we on top, boy, quit fussing. All around my town, everything is white and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple. We shut it down for the school and the sports team. White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
I'm about my white and purple, Scarface and DJ Screw. We on the peak of the mountain, best at what we do. Yeah, we the champs, homie, but we ain't selling shoes. These boys bleeding purple, call us the chiefin' crew. They don't gotta do it big, cause I don't play no sports. I play my cards right. Now a good report. When Dub 12 comes, it's time to roll off. I'm the back cause everybody rolling with me. K-Hawks.
Yeah, you know what it is.
Look, all the freshmen come forward.
High school champions.
Yeah, they know what it is.
All around my town, everything is
White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
we shut it down for the school and the sports team.
White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
Yeah, you know what it is. Collegeville High School, a champions. Yeah, screaming that's us. And when we on top, boy, quit fussing. All around my town, everything is white and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple. We shut it down for the school and the sports team. White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
And very good evening, everyone, and welcome to Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium here on the campus of Collegeville High School. I'm Todd Duke, and we are certainly glad that you're with us here on the Kahok Sports Network as we get you set for a little Lady Kahok basketball action as your Lady Kahawks host their first of 2 in a row, and it begins with Civic Memorial this evening. Again, my name is Todd Duke. Welcome into the broadcast and welcome into the pregame show brought to you today by Chiropractic Works in Collinsville. Owned and operated by Dr. Chris McCluskey. He and his crew are focused on helping as many people as possible live high-quality lives all through chiropractic care and wellness. You can visit Dr. McCluskey at Chiropractic Works in Collinsville, 410 Regency Center, just off of the Beltline Road in Collinsville. Give them a call, 343-3602, or online, chiropracticworkscollinsville.com. Kahawks come into this contest with an overall record of 6-3. They are 1-0 in Southwestern Conference play under their second-year head coach Colin Moore, who comes in with a record of 10-16. For Civic Memorial, they are red hot, and they continue to be red hot. Even last year they were red hot. They are 7-0, and they are 2-0 in the Mississippi Valley Conference, and Mike Arbuthnot is their second-year head coach, and he has 24-1 record since he took over. His first year was also in the COVID year, just like Coach Moore. Lady Kahawks, they saw their 4-game win streak come to an end with the 54-38 loss Saturday here against Normal. For CM, well, they just won their 7th game in a row to start the season with a 69-37 win at Jerseyville back on Thursday. Tonight is the second of a 4-game span of away contest for CM. They have game Thursday at Triad, and then they have their game Saturday at Edwardsville. That one should be a fun one to watch. Kahawks, they only managed single-digit points in 3 of the 4 quarters in that loss against Normal on Saturday, and only 16 of 44 from the floor for 36.4%. We had a chance to catch up with Collinsville head coach Colin Moore to talk about that game and more, and we will pass along that conversation to you next as the Chiropractic Works pregame show continues here on the Kahawks.
As the Director of Sports Medicine at Next Level Performance Institute, I oversee the care of all of our athletes, many high school, collegiate, and professional. Our goal is to help athletes stay on the field and maximize their performance. We have state-of-the-art diagnostic equipment where we can actually perform testing to get to the root cause of problems that could be getting in the way of athletic performance. When it comes to taking care of athletes, we take a full-body approach, whether it's musculoskeletal ailments, nutritional issues, organic issues such as headaches, sinuses, digestive issues. We have advanced training to where we can remedy health issues and return that athlete to play as quickly as possible. If you or your athlete are dealing with any kind of nagging sports injury and would like to see if we can possibly help, feel free to give us a call or come by the office anytime.
Looking for a little bite to eat in a nice, friendly establishment before heading out to a game? Look no further than LC's Pub in Caseyville. Just blocks from Collinsville High School, LC's Pub is the pub of choice for Kahawk fans, before, after, or even during Kahawk games. LC's Pub features a wide variety of traditional bar food like burgers and fries, chicken wings and chicken strips, appetizers like pepper jack mac and cheese bites, fried pickles, and green beans. Plus they have salads, fish, shrimp, and more. LC's Pub also features an outdoor patio, a gaming room, weekly poker tournaments, and a pool table, plus enough TVs for all the sports fans. And LC's Pub shows Kahawk games live as well as Blues and Cardinals games. LC's Pub, 605 North Main Street in Caseyville, right across the intersection from All Pro Tees. Call for carry-out orders at 618-855-9007 and on Facebook at LC's Pub. LC's Pub, Kahawk fans' pub of choice. Lakeside Roofing in Collinsville. Let the professionals at Lakeside Roofing protect your most important investment, your home or business. Have the elements taken a toll on your roof system? Notice a leaking roof? Maybe it's time for a free roof inspection. Regular maintenance can extend the life of your roofing system by 10 years or more. Lakeside Roofing is your winning team for commercial and residential roofing systems. Lakeside's all-star professionals have installed, repaired, and maintained hundreds of roofs on both sides of the river. Call Lakeside Roofing today at 618-344-2800 or 314-241-5253 or online at lakesideroofing.com. Lakeside Roofing, celebrating 50 years of serving the metro area. Choose experience, choose Lakeside.
At Chiropractic Works, our mission is to help as many people live as high quality of life for as long as possible without the use of drugs and surgery. We have state-of-the-art testing available to see if we think we might be able to help you with any health issues that you're dealing with. Whether it's neck pain, back pain, headache, sinus, allergies, numbness, tingling, shoulder, elbow, wrist, hip, knee, or ankle problems, we've helped many people solve these issues without the use of drugs and surgery. If you'd like to get to the root cause of your health problems, feel free to give us a call and schedule a consultation or a new patient exam to see if we think we might be able to help you.
And we welcome you back into the Chiropractic Works pregame show here on the Kahawk Sports Network. We're back at Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium. A little non-conference action for you tonight as your Collinsville Lady Kahawks get ready to take on the Lady Eagles of Civic Memorial. Joining us now, Colin Moore, Collinsville's second-year head coach. Let's go backwards in time and take us back to Saturday afternoon and tell us what happened against Normal.
That was a very good basketball team we played. They were an undefeated team. We got another undefeated team tonight we're playing. It was nice to play normal because it's going to be a similar style to what we're playing in the conference. They were up pressuring us the whole time. They played about 13 girls. It seemed like as soon as they took one out, it was literally the same exact person went in. It was just tough for us to keep the intensity of the whole game, how hard and how fast the game was being played at. They were a good team. We played hard, and it was a good effort overall.
Just looked at some of the stats while I was taking my notes down. 1 for 10 from three-point land stuck out in my mind. Tough night from beyond the stripe.
Yeah, it was that, and it was just that first quarter of not handling the ball just kind of killed a little bit of confidence for some of the girls. They just didn't shoot it with the same confidence we've been having. But I'd actually, truthfully, like us to shoot more than 10 three-pointers. We're a good enough shooting team where they shouldn't have stopped shooting, and that's just kind of working through things a little bit. But we'll be all right.
Defensively, I guess they were a lot to handle because they held you guys to single-digit points in 3 out of the 4 quarters.
Yeah, that was the best defense we've seen all year by far. It was full court the whole time, the whole game, and it was in your face, denying you, doing everything they were supposed to do. First quarter, we had too many turnovers. And then once we figured it out, it just kind of played as a low-scoring game. It really wasn't an overly high-scoring game. Both teams played pretty good defense, truthfully. Just they made more shots than us in the third quarter for sure.
Looked like a very well coached game, discipline-wise. There wasn't very many fouls in that game either.
No, they played smart. We played smart. The best players were on the court, and it was a good game. It was a fun game. The girls had fun. I wish it would have worked out better, but I think we'll learn something from it.
All right, let's talk about your one of your young freshmen, Talisha Gilmore. We've talked about her kind of off interview a little bit here and a little bit there. Very impressive student athlete to look at. You look at her and you can tell she's got the package that's got what it takes to be a good player, but she is very unseasoned.
Yes, and that's kind of what's fun about coaching her is I don't think she realizes how good she can be yet. And if she we work on her every day, footwork. Once she gets that, she'll stop missing some of these shots she's missing now, but she's just a freshman, and she's got a bright future, and all the girls love playing with her.
Yeah, I was noticing, one of 2 things. Number one, she struggles at the free throw line. That's always a work in progress, and that's tough to kind of coach, and you got to let these girls figure it out themselves. The shots underneath, I don't know whether she's scared and thinks she has not enough time to shoot because it ends up going off one side and out the other side.
I think it's a little bit of both. I think it's being a freshman, not wanting to get your shot blocked, not wanting to be embarrassed in front of everybody in the gym. But she catches some passes from Megan, especially that I don't know too many freshmen can catch. She just needs to, once she catches it, relax and just put it in. And she'll do fine. She'll figure it out.
All right, let's talk about the healthier team. I noticed Lucy Montgomery's back. So when did that happen and how is she doing?
She's been starting to practice a little bit more. It's nice having her around because she knows exactly what I expect. She works hard in practice, and I'm just hoping she can get her legs back under a little bit. She can get a little more time on the court.
I noticed that you have brought in your JV girls when the game gets a little bit later, and if the result is kind of been, you figured it out. Who on the JV team is the most getting the most looks, maybe has that chance to make the varsity team?
We've kind of had talks with them, a couple of them in particular. Obviously, Jordan and Katie Bardwell play a lot of varsity. After that, we've kind of challenged a few of them a little bit. Freshman Ellie Reinhardt does a great job. She's kind of going to be a sub for Jenna and Talisha if the game dictates. Then you got Sanaa Harris, Denasia Willis, and Emma. They're all kind of game dependent. Teams playing a zone, you might put Emma in there to shoot. We need somebody to play defense, probably Sanaa or Denasia. It just kind of, they're real close. I just hope they keep working hard at practice, and our practices are fun to watch because they definitely play very hard.
All right, let's talk about the opponent at hand tonight. Civic Memorial, you mentioned they're undefeated. They only lost 1 game last year, and that was to Edwardsville. So they come in here riding kind of a big streak.
Yes, and we played them a couple times in the summer, and it was just the intensity defensively that they have. They're playing without their best post player. She tore her ACL in the summer, actually, against us. So that's I feel sorry for her. I'm glad she already signed to go to college, so that's awesome that she already got that taken care of. Other than that, they're just a good team. They do everything right, fundamentally sound, and all their girls are bought in at all times. So it's just always a tough game when you play them.
So what do you want to see out of your girls tonight?
We've talked about really taking away the middle of the lane. If you watch in the JV game, they're just constantly trying to drive to the middle. We're just a step behind and just focusing on making the shots we know we should make. And we are going to have an advantage inside. I hope we're willing to throw the ball inside tonight.
Thanks for the visit, Coach. Good luck.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Colin Moore, your Collinsville Kahok Lady basketball head coach. We'll take a break here on the Chiropractic Works pregame show. When we come back, we'll throw the starting lineups your way and more names and more numbers. All that and more coming up on the Kahok Sports Network.
At Chiropractic Works, our mission is to help as many people live as high quality of life for as long as possible without the use of drugs and surgery. We have state-of-the-art testing available to see if we think we might be able to help you with any health issues that you're dealing with. Whether it's neck pain, back pain, headache, sinus, allergies, numbness, tingling, shoulder, elbow, wrist, hip, knee, or ankle problems, we've helped many people solve these issues without the use of drugs and surgery. If you'd like to get to the root cause of your health problems, feel free to give us a call and schedule a consultation or a new patient exam to see if we think we might be able to help you.
At Visionary Wealth Advisors, we empower you to see your future before it's your future, to create your inheritance, to build your vision, to anticipate the known and unknown, and to find potential in both, and build new dawns. Visionary Wealth Advisors.
Visit Brad Keene with Visionary Wealth Advisors at his new Collinsville office located at 106 North Clinton, or call Brad at 618-467-8420. The reviews are in. Old Herald Brewery and Distillery in Collinsville is a hit in the Metro East. Folks both local and just visiting the area are calling Old Herald Brewery and Distillery a must-stop destination in Collinsville. Old Herald Brewery and Distillery in Collinsville is located at 115 East Clay Street in Collinsville and is home to one of the only restaurants in the state with their own brewery and distillery that produces some of the best brews and spirits in the industry. And the food? All created by an in-house chef using local ingredients that will please any palate. Old Herald Brewery and Distillery in Collinsville has daily specials for both inside diners as well as offering curbside pickup specials and family size specials. And don't forget to take home a bottle or a growler of beers brewed on site at Old Herald Brewery and Distillery. Old Herald Brewery and Distillery in Collinsville. Check their Facebook page for daily specials, online ordering at oldheraldbrewery.com, or give them a call at 855-8027. Do you have a big land improvement project that requires some outside help? Call Petroff Trucking Company. The Petroff Companies have been shaping the metro area since 1975. Family owned and operated, Petroff Trucking Company can do the job and do it right. Hauling, excavating, and grading, they do that and more. Petroff Companies also has roll-off dumpster rentals. They also specialize in dirt and rock sales. Petroff Trucking Company can help you develop your land for your needs. Petroff Trucking Company. Check out their website, petrofftrucking.com, or give them a call, 618-797-6100. Petroff Trucking Company, shaping the metro area since 1975. Keep your ride shiny and clean with Extreme Details Vehicle Detailing in Collinsville. Extreme Details, owned and operated by former Kahok Jay Merkel. Jay and his crew at Extreme Details believe in the value of community and in helping their community hold the value of their vehicles with a sharp-looking, clean ride that you and your community can be proud of. Extreme Details can handle any job, whether you drive a small car, an SUV, or even a bus or an RV. No job is too big or too small at Extreme Details. Extreme Details offers scratch and oxidation removal, and they vacuum every vehicle regardless of what package you choose. Cars, trucks, motorcycles, boats, and more. Plus, Extreme Details can handle fleet vehicles for your company. Call Jay and the gang at Extreme Details at 977-1224 or visit Extreme Details at 936 St. Louis Road in Collinsville. Check for periodic specials on the Extreme Details Facebook page. Put the shine in your ride with Extreme Details.
As the Director of Sports Medicine at Next Level Performance Institute, I oversee the care of all of our athletes, many high school, collegiate, and professional. Our goal is to help athletes stay on the field and maximize their performance. We have state-of-the-art diagnostic equipment where we can actually perform testing to get to the root cause of problems that could be getting in the way of athletic performance. When it comes to taking care of athletes, we take a full-body approach, whether it's musculoskeletal ailments, nutritional issues, organic issues such as headaches, sinuses, digestive issues. We have advanced training to where we can remedy health issues and return that athlete to play as quickly as possible. If you or your athlete are dealing with any kind of nagging sports injury and would like to see if we can possibly help, feel free to give us a call or come by the office anytime.
And once again, we welcome you back to Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium. Todd Duke here with you. Here are your starters. We'll begin with Civic Memorial. You will find on the floor Ivari Combs, a 5'7" sophomore, followed by Madeline Bruckner, a 5'7" senior, Aubrey Wallace, a 5'4" junior, Maya Tuckson, a 6' junior, and Olivia Durbin, a 5'8" junior. Collinsville will counter with the usual suspects: Megan Jansen, the 5'5" junior, Ella Guerrero, the 5'5" sophomore, Ricky Merlack, the 5'7" senior, Talisha Gilmore, the 6' freshman, and Jenna Scheller, the 6'2" junior. Joining us on the other microphone, former Collinsville Lady Kahok basketball head coach Lori Billy. How are you there, dear?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing fantastic. So you got to listen to the coach talk before the game. What did you think? Your comments on his comments?
Well, he's exactly right. CM is going to be fundamentally sound. They're going to be able to shoot from all 5 spots. Defensively, they're going to understand how to take care of business and work the floor, and they're going to be a challenge.
We are underway. CM wins the opening tip-off. They are in yellow, traveling from right to left, and on your screen, Collinsville, the home team, of course, in the white and the purple. And a nice steal there by Megan Jansen to turn the tide the other way, and then she bounced it off of her foot. It's picked up by Civic Memorial, so each team with a quick turnover before any team can get a point.
Yeah, she should have gone with confidence to the basket and just forgotten about.
Kept on going and look for the foul.
Absolutely. Draw the foul and see what happens.
Aubrey Wallace will bring it over here to Combs, and then across the way it goes now to Bruckner from the free throw line. She almost traveled, but did not. 3-point shot. That one misses everything and ends up out of bounds. And the ball will belong to CM one more time. Just underway, 7:21 left here in this first quarter. No score.
Got to contain them. Got to make sure they don't come down the middle of the lane and get easy buckets.
Here's Combs. Backs up towards the scorer's table and then brings it around on the right wing. Hands the ball off to Durbin, and a bounce pass underneath and right off the glass. Bruckner gets 2, and we're off and running.
Yeah, screen and roll. They'll run that a lot. Arb likes to run that, and they're very good at it. He's got him working like a well-oiled machine.
Ricky Merlack fires the ball in front of the Eagles bench to Jansen. Jansen comes back around to the top of the key, gives to Scheller. Scheller, one bounce, tries to go up, no room, and then she travels. Probably traveled twice.
Yeah, she did. Took a couple extra steps that she just didn't need to take. It's part of her issue. She keeps the ball down. She's got to catch the ball high and keep it high. Going to have a height advantage in there tonight.
So Collinsville has had their hands on the ball twice on the offensive side and have nothing to show for it as of yet. Here comes Wallace across the timeline. Moves over to the left wing. And she'll try to hand the ball off to Durbin. Picked up by Merlack, but Merlack gives it right back to her. Now Bruckner for a 3-point shot. That one bounces off the top of the backboard, and the rebound belongs to CM, and then the final one belongs to Collinsville. Here is Jansen.
No,
Or, excuse me, that's Ella.
Yep.
Yeah, they both have those long ponytails going on. And I'm old, so I can't see that far. That's why I got glasses. Still doesn't help.
Right.
Jenna Scheller with it in the perimeter. Tries to bounce it, and Ricky Merlack wasn't in the spot that Scheller bounced it to, so the third Collinsville turnover. And here is Durbin, the leading scorer for these Lady Eagles. No good, and there is Gilmore with the rebound for the Lady Kahawks. Durbin comes in having scored 112 points, averaging 16 a game to lead her team.
Yeah, that's not unusual from a CM team.
Here is
Guerrero.
Guerrero.
A couple kids that'll do that. That's
Guerrero
a good move.
put on a nice move and finishes it off with 2 points. There you go.
Yep, just follow through, attack the basket. You're going to have to do some of that.
So after all that, we're tied at 2, but not anymore because that was a nice, easy bucket for Tuxton. She was left all alone down there. And
yeah, we got caught looking.
Yep, sure did. Got caught flat-footed.
Yep.
5:25 left to play here in this opening quarter. Here's Jansen to Scheller. Scheller at the top of the key. Gets bumped into, gives to Guerrero. Guerrero trying to work her way in. She does. Bounce pass underneath the Gilmore, but went through her legs. Now Merlack with it. Scheller from the free throw line. Good for 2.
That's a good shot. That's a good shot for her. Good position. She needs to shoot from there and drop down. She's going to have to be active tonight.
Here are the Lady Eagles, and once again it is Aubrey Wallace, and a shot no good, and really just tickled the bottom of the net. That's it, so no rebound, but come flying into the lane was Durbin, and Durbin, the leading scorer for her team, has her first 2 points. Jansen, 119 points for her this year. She's averaging 13.2 a game, and she settles in over there in the left wing and gets the handoff from Guerrero. Here is Jansen. Nice spin move to get away from the defense. Throws it up
Good
underneath
pass.
Gilmore. Off the glass. Can't get it to go. We talked about that in the pregame show. That's been one of her bugaboos this year. But Scheller is there to rescue young Talisha Gilmore.
You know, and Coach Moore's right. It's just a matter of positioning and learning her body and how to finish those shots. She'll get there.
She will. She has all the talent. She just needs to work on it, hone it, and let the coaches do their thing. There's another shot from just inside the perimeter. This time the rebound belongs to Collinsville, and here comes Megan Jansen. Halfway through quarter number 1, 6-6 is our game. Jansen in front of the Civic Memorial bench keeps on going. Baseline, that one's not going to hit anything except for the hands of Avery Combs. So
Might have gotten tipped there.
another turnover for Collinsville, and back out we go. 3-point shot on the way, and that one's a little bit short. 0 for 3 now. Civic Memorial from the three-point land. Madeline Bruckner has missed twice now.
Well, that's a good thing for us, but you don't want them to start getting hot, because once they do,
Yeah.
they're
Olivia Durbin's the hot one from outside. That's where a bulk of her points comes from. She is 26 of 53 from the three-point stripe, 49%.
that's a good three-point shooter.
It sure is. All right, timeout on the floor. We'll take a break as well. We're back in just a moment on the Kahok Sports Network.
Hi, Purple and White fans. This is Dan Mode, class of 1989. I'm with New American Funding. Myself and New American Funding are proud sponsors of Kahok Athletics. As we have great coaches at CHS on all the courts, fields, and tracks, we like to coach you through the home buying process and refinance process. If there's ever anything we can do, I can be reached at 618-973-5343 or www.danmodeloans.com. Let's support our student athletes at CHS. They deserve the best. Thank you for your time, and go Kahawks.
Todd Duke, Lori Billy back with you from Venerable Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium. 6-6 is our game, 3:40 left. You got fans out there. Junior Ortiz says hi.
I do. Hi, Junior. He's a good guy.
All right, 6-6 is our score. Inbound pass for CM comes in, and around front it goes to Wallace. And then into the corner for Durbin, and there you go. That's just a two-pointer, but you can tell what she can do.
Yep. That's a play they run a lot, and they're effective with it. You can see it in game film, and try to defend it, and it's tough.
Yeah, being the old basketball mind that you are, you saw it unfold.
Yeah.
Here is Jordan Gary into the game for the first time. No look pass. Gilmore gets it off the glass, and once again too hard off the side, and a putback by Scheller. Scheller is helping Gilmore out there.
Right where she needed to be. Good pickup, and come on defense.
8-8 and wide open in the corner, but a missed three-point shot there was Combs. And a whistle on the rebound, and it's going to stay with the Lady Eagles. Into the game is Emily Williams, the 5'9" senior for Civic Memorial, as Maya Tuxon goes to the bench.
Right now they need to take advantage of our height. They pulled out their height, and we've got it.
Yeah, Coach Moore talked about that. We got the height advantage down low. We need to use it to our advantage.
For sure.
Over to Durbin once again. There's one of those three-point shots, and she misses that one, and then Gilmore pulls down the rebound. Nicely done there by the young freshman. Here is Megan Jansen. Jansen weaves herself in and around a couple of players and then bounces it to Jordan Gary at the baseline, but she lost her footing and then gets the ball back from Gilmore. Back outside we go to Jansen. Jansen from the right wing to the top of the key. Gives it up for Scheller. Scheller one step and it rolls across the rim, and Gilmore almost got that rebound, but eventually it belongs to CM. And now we're going to have a foul handed out to Gilmore, and that's the first foul of this game.
Jordan made a great backdoor cut and probably should have finished at the basket, gave it up, and we had a couple of good opportunities there. We just got to be able to convert on those.
8-8 is our score as Katie Bardwell checks into the game for the first time for Collinsville. Here is the 5'4" junior, Aubrey Wallace. Wallace takes it from the top to the side and then bounces a pass to Williams. Williams will hand it off And it's underneath, back to Williams, and get that out of here, says Jenna Scheller. Whoa!
Girl, read that. She read that coming across the court. That's a great block by her.
That was nice. All smiles down there for the Lady Kahawks on that play.
A little volleyball involved there.
You know
See
it,
that?
yeah. Dual sport stuff comes in handy
That's
sometimes,
right.
doesn't it?
We want multi-sport athletes.
Yeah. Here
Comes
once
the screen.
again
Good.
is Wallace, and back over this way to Williams. Air ball, and when Bardwell got her hands on it, Aubrey Wallace fouled her. So
Doing
each
a
team
good job.
with one.
Doing a good job of containing them, getting the boards when we need them, and
Still 8-8. Here is Guerrero. She was on fire the other night from three-point
she
land in that
was.
game at Belleville East.
And I watched that. That was a good game.
Here's a three-pointer from
Come on,
Gary,
Jordan.
and swoops won't go in. Scheller had the rebound, and then off of the head of Aubrey Wallace.
Get
and it comes up court quickly, and that's a traveling call.
Yep, good call, Kathy.
Second turnover for Civic Memorial. 8-8 remains our score. 1:43 left here in this first quarter. Here's Megan Jansen. Jansen cuts from the scorer's table side to the middle, right across the Kahok logo. Backs up with 90 seconds left to play here in this first quarter. Brings it over to the left wing and bounces a pass to Guerrero.
Nice.
She drives baseline, couldn't get enough of the underhand to get it all the way up there, though. And the ball belongs to CM.
5 or 6 shots that we really just are going to have.
There's a high off the glass shot.
They're not going to lay back for long. They're going to wake up, and we need those points.
Durbin now with 6 already. And we are down to the final minute of play here in this opening quarter. Here's Jordan Gary in the near sideline corner. Inside trying to find Scheller, but she wasn't there. That's usually where Gilmore stands where that ball landed. 6th turnover for Collinsville here in this first quarter alone. Here is Wallace. Wallace directs traffic at midcourt, bounces it over onto the wing now for Combs. Back out front it goes, and over here for another three-point try. That one's a little short, and Collinsville gets the rebound. So the Kahawks with a chance to maybe get the last bucket of this quarter. Here is Jansen. Jansen takes a shot in the lane, and that was way off bounds. She stepped on a girl who was laying on the ground, and that didn't work out in our favor at all.
Yeah, once again, Megan's just got to settle down, and if it's there, take the shot. If not, pull it out.
Here is Wallace. Now CM definitely playing for the last shot as Gilmore and Murlack want to come back in, but they might not get the opportunity. Here is Wallace. Bounce pass to Williams. Kicked it back outside now for Miser. Miser.
Nice block.
Partially blocked by Jenna,
Jordan.
and then Jordan Gary probably took a couple of more steps, got a little closer before she took that shot from almost mid-court. And that's the end of one quarter of play in the books. CM up by a score of 10-8. We're back in just a moment on the Kahawk Sports Network. Just because you can cut your own hair doesn't mean you should. The Shop, a great place in Collinsville for men and boys haircuts, is where you should take your hair. The Shop is owned and operated by Collinsville High School graduates Danny Kress and Jody Neiman, and is located at 103 South Seminary Street in Uptown Collinsville. The Shop isn't just another place to get a haircut, as Danny and Jody take great joy in getting to know their clients and look forward to turning those clients into friends. When you sit in a stylish chair at the Shop, Jody and Danny pride themselves on getting to know you well enough to say, the usual? So, men and boys, if you're tired of the same old cookie-cutter approach to haircuts, check out Danny and Jody at the Shop. You may just walk out with not only a fantastic cut, but you may also walk out with a friend. Or two. The Shop in Collinsville, 618-772-7175. No appointment necessary. The Shop, 103 South Seminary in Uptown Collinsville. Todd Duke, Lori Billy back with you from Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium. A little history between these two teams. So from 1999 to 2014, these two teams met only once. And that was in the 2003 playoffs right here at Collinsville, and CM won that game 53-38 in the regional semifinal. Would not meet again until the 2014-15 season, and then met each other every year after that until we ran into the COVID year, and CM has won all of them. So in the history, in the last 22 years, CM has an 8-0 record versus Collinsville. There's a miss by Bardwell, and the rebound was grabbed by Gilmore, and then she was fouled from behind.
I will tell you that the last game that we played at their place, my last year, we we had them. We were winning, and it should have been a win for us. And they do what they do, and they settle in and take over.
It was not a foul against Gilmore. That was a travel against Gilmore.
I think it was a jump ball.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, she had it behind her head, and somebody grabbed it.
Yep.
So you didn't let go. That's hard to hold on to when you got it behind your head like that.
True.
Here's a rebound by CM, and they put it back up, and 2 more points for Olivia Durbin. She's already at 8.
Yeah, she's a handful.
Here is Ricky Murlack. Murlack, the senior, backs it up to Guerrero, the sophomore. Guerrero drives baseline and then tries a hook pass, but that's the 7th turnover now for Collinsville. And over into the corner it goes, and here is Miser with a 3-point shot. That misses the mark, but the rebound belongs to CM, and they put it back in, and Coach wants a timeout, so a timeout is going to be given, and we will take a timeout right along with them, and we're back in just a moment here on the Kahok Sports Network.
Are the lights on your dashboard putting on a show? Bring it to Mike's Automotive in Collinsville. Mike's Automotive is also a T3 certified tire center. They can handle all of the basics like oil changes and tune-ups, and the not-so-basics like complete engine rebuilds. Mike's Automotive also has 24-hour towing and has 3 locations: Millstadt, St. Louis, and in Collinsville. The Collinsville location is at 1150 St. Louis Road, just blocks from the high school. Or call 345-0611, online at mikesautomotive.net and Mike's Automotive on Facebook.
Plumbing or electrical problems? Is your AC or heater on the fritz? There are dozens of companies out there, but do you really know who you're letting in your home? Trust Tiger. Our technicians are clean-cut, drug-free, and background checked. What other company can make this bold statement? Our 24-hour emergency service will ensure your plumbing, heating, AC, and electric are up and running no matter what time of day it is. Schedule your appointment today. Tiger Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning, and Electrical Services. We earn our stripes every day.
Quick 4 points right out of the gate of the second quarter prompted Collinsville's Coach Moore to take a timeout, so we're back after that. Collinsville with the ball, trailing 14-8. Pass over to Guerrero, and Collinsville just continues the turnover. You're not going to beat this team this way.
No, you're not. You're not. And those are the simple things we can do to make sure that we don't get down. We're going to have to stop turnovers. We just got to take care of the ball.
Here is Bruckner with the inbound to Wallace, and Wallace brings it all the way up top of the key. Picks up her dribble, and here's Miser. Miser got blocked out of there by Jenna Scheller, though. Bounce pass picked up by Megan Jansen. Only the third turnover for CM. They bring it up. Now let's see if we can turn some turnovers into some points here. Here's a handoff to Murlack, and she lost it, and it's picked up by CM. Jump ball called, possession arrow in favor of Collinsville, luckily. That was about ready to be turnover number 9. Gilmore will check back in. Murlack will go to the bench. Inbound pass will come in from Bardwell. Sideline. Out to the midcourt stripe to Guerrero. Guerrero dribbles and drives into the perimeter to Gilmore underneath off the glass. Still can't get it to fall, and Jenna Scheller has bailed her out like 3 times in this game.
She's cleaning house tonight.
That's
good.
Yes, it is. Offensive rebounds are key.
Absolutely. Be in the right place at the right time.
3-point shot from the corner. I tell you what, that's like the third time that somebody over there in the corner has been wide open for a 3-point shot.
Yeah, our defense is not shifting and adjusting, and Coach Moore, I know exactly what he's saying to him. It's frustrating because they've got to communicate.
Quick 30-second timeout on the floor. We'll back after this on the Kahok Sports Network.
Pack Mail of Collinsville, locally owned and operated by Ryan Combs. Pack Mail can ship anything, anywhere. They treat you like a neighbor because, well, you are a neighbor. Pack Mail offers shipping materials and containers, private mailboxes, as well as climate-controlled self-storage. Visit Pack Mail at 407 Beltline Road in Collinsville. Online, WeShipStLouis.com or call Pack Mail at 346-4884.
Well, I bet Ryan Combs over at Pack Mail is busy this time of year.
I bet he is.
Yeah, here is Jansen. We're back at Virgil Fletcher. Collinsville trailing by 7. 5:45 left to go in this second quarter. You can't get this lead much more than this, man, or else you're going to be in real trouble trying to come back.
No, and honestly, we've helped him out, giving him that 3-point shot. Instead of being down 4, we're down 7, and We can't give up those opportunities.
And a low-quality shot like that will kind of come back to haunt you, too.
Right.
Now Gilmore tries to rip the ball. She does rip the ball out of the hands of Miser. And we have a whistle. 5:23 left to play here in quarter number 2. And Civic Memorial with the ball. Here is Bruckner, who just hit that big 3 over to Williams. Here comes a 3 from Durbin, and Durbin misses the mark. And that ball is stripped out of the hands by Jenna Scheller. Another jump ball called, and Collinsville finds the possession arrow in their favor this time again, too. So
that's a quick call.
Man, you ain't kidding.
Yeah, that was a quick call. I think I would have let that play just a second more. She had it ripped away, and it would have been ours. Either way, it's ours, but you want that possession arrow on your side as well.
So Collinsville will get the ball. And it comes into Katie Bardwell, and right back to where it came from. Ella Guerrero. Guerrero brings the ball up. Cuts across the Kahok logo. Inside for Scheller, just inside the perimeter. Kicks it back outside. Here is a Megan Jansen move and a foul as she goes up, and she got that one to fall in.
I think she drugged the girl with her. I think she had her hooked on her arm and took her with her to the shot. So
Jansen's first points here tonight. Madeline Bruckner picks up her first, team second. Collinsville only has one. There's only been 3 fouls called in this game so far. Jansen from the free throw line is golden this year, 90%, 18 of 20. I was going to say, please don't
I was going to say,
let me be the jinx there.
Come on, Todd, don't jinx her.
She is.
She works hard at those.
Yeah, she's been pretty good at that.
Yeah.
At the free throw line, there is a shot by Williams, no good, and Gilmore with the rebound and a quick outlet pass to Megan Jansen. Jansen brings it up, spin move inside the perimeter, off the rim, won't go. Scheller put back, won't go. Gilmore's try, still won't go. Man, oh man.
I don't understand. I mean, that's a good shot.
You ain't kidding.
That's a bounce putback. It just didn't go.
Scheller picks up the foul on that last shot. And now each team with 2 fouls. If Ari Combs comes back into the game. And Maya Tuxon checks back in as well for Civic Memorial. Here comes Aubrey Wallace. Wallace brings it up and gives it up to Miser. Miser to Tuxon. Tuxon over here on the wing, here at the top of the key, wide open, 3-point shot. Wallace. They went 0 for 5 from the 3-point stripe in the first quarter, did CM, but now they are 2 for 4 here in the second quarter.
That's what I said. They won't lay back on their heels very long. They're gonna catch spark, and that's what you got to watch.
Scheller at the top of the key gives it up to Guerrero, and all the way on the far side to Jansen. Jansen, head fake, spin move, didn't go into the perimeter like she did last time though, but finds a way in. Free throw line, takes a shot, can't get it to go. Can't get it to fall. CM with the rebound. They bring it up quickly. Here is Wallace. She'll just put one up from the wing, and that's a 2-pointer, and Cahoks are going to be in trouble here. That was a nice try on the steal, but thankfully Jansen hung on to it. Here's Guerrero to Scheller into the corner now. Bardwell for 3, and that one's a little too far.
That's the first pass that Jenna's made to the shooter. That's, I thought, a pretty good pass. We've been missing some passes to our shooters. And
Wallace gets it over to Combs. Moved up inside now for Tuxon. Kicked back outside for Wallace. Over on the far side, Durbin. She'll just pull back from the perimeter, take a 3-point shot. It's high, and it won't make it, but the rebound belongs to CM. Off the glass, and another 2 points.
Bounced up and hit the pole.
Sure did. Well, the rebound game is even at 11 apiece, but other than that, speaking of 11, that's the lead now for CM. Here's a 3-point shot from Ella Guerrero, and that was too strong, and a foul just as Gilmore got her hands on the loose ball. So, foul coming up to Avery Combs.
Well, you got a night when Jenna's hitting shots. She's cleaning house and putting the ball back up, and you need Ella and Talisha to be able to finish and hit some shots for us.
Another timeout on the floor, so we will step aside as well. Back after this on the Kahok Sports Network.
Code 3 Barbecue Supply, home of Code 3 Spices, is first responder owned by proud Kahok alums. Located at 302 East Main Street, Code 3 Barbecue Supply is your home for one-of-a-kind everything barbecue headquarters, providing the best American-made barbecue grills, smokers, rubs, sauces, accessories, and cooking expertise from professional barbecue experts. Code 3 Spices provides award-winning rubs and sauces and donates 25 cents a unit sold to first responder and military organizations to aid the fallen and assist with suicide prevention and PTSD awareness. Stop on by. See the guys at Code 3 Barbecue Supply for all of your cooking and grilling needs. Code 3 Barbecue Supply, home of the Memphis in May first place world champion Patriot sauce. Learn more about their products and mission in giving back to those who serve at code3spices.com.
Todd Duke, Lori Billy back with you from Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium. Got a halftime interview coming up live as well. Damian Swaggart, senior linebacker for your Collinsville Kahok football team, will join us at halftime. And then in the post-game show, we already have an interview set up with young Miss Katie Mitchell. So we'll talk to the freshman head coach. Collinsville took a three-point shot, missed the three-point shot, and at the same time, Ricky Merlack picks up a foul. That is adding salt to the wound.
Yeah, that's interesting.
It is. She said she pushed somebody, but I didn't see it. I was following the ball.
Yeah, it's amazing how the calls that I disagreed with when I stood down there, same ones I disagree with when I stand up here.
It is, isn't it? So the angle doesn't change the thought process much, does it?
No, not at all.
Well, here's a handoff to Wallace, and they continue to hand the ball off outside the perimeter until Miser runs in, and a foul is going to come up against Gilmore. Or is it Merlack?
No, I think it's Gilmore.
Okay, that's her second.
Yeah, I
saw the hand gesture to the face. Did she slap her?
No.
No?
But
Okay.
when she's
Is that
got her
what that
hands straight
means?
up and down, she said, well, she got her in the face.
Oh, okay.
But when her hands are straight up and down and she runs into her, there's not a lot the kid can do, you know?
Yeah, I hear you. Here is Hannah Miser at the free throw line, first free throw participant for CM tonight. And Miser coming in at 50%, 5 of 10 in the early going part of the season. Missed the first one. And missed the second one, so much for that 50%.
Head up.
Rebound belongs to Collinsville. They bring it up, and here is Megan Jansen. Bounce pass to Gilmore. She takes it, and, boy, she can't buy a bucket right now.
She cannot.
Man, oh, man.
I'm hoping when we switch ends that this bucket is open.
Yeah. Take off the Saran wrap. That's another big three-pointer there. First one for Combs. And a whistle on the play.
Threw it out of bounds.
Okay.
Yeah, they get the ball. We threw it out of bounds.
I didn't see that because I was writing down my points. So things are just not going very peachy for the Collinsville Kahawks right now.
Well, right now I think our post players really need to hustle back to the middle of the lane so that our guards can get out to their shooters. You can't let that happen.
Inbound pass right off the bat to Durbin, and Durbin got 12 points already. 29-13. Collinsville's only scored 3 points in this second quarter so far. Jansen crossed the court for Gary. Gary back out front for Guerrero. Back over to Jansen on the right wing. Jansen up inside and a Scheller pass to Gilmore was picked off on the floor by Miser, and here come the Lady Eagles once again with Aubrey Wallace.
Scheller's got 3 girls on her, and that's where the freshman inexperience plays.
Move around in the paint.
Yeah, got to cut.
Gilmore picks up a defensive rebound, and Collinsville brings it up once again, needing some points here. Here is Jansen. Jansen over on the right wing, brings it around to the top of the key, gives it up for Gary. Gary back over to Jansen, inside to Scheller at the free throw line, kicks it outside to Guerrero. Bluff the three, gives to Jordan Gary, over to Megan, and a three-pointer swoops in and then right back out.
That's
and the rebound belongs to CM. Yeah, it was. Looked good when it left her hands from this point of view anyway. Lucy Montgomery ready to check in at next opportunity as we are down to the final 35 seconds here of this first half. On the far side, Combs in front of the Kahawk bench, gives it up top of the key, and Miser gives it up for Wallace, who brings it over here for Tuxon. Tuxon back out front for Miser. Miser. Wallace, looks like they want to play for the last shot again.
Yep, going a little double stack, looks like.
Trying to hold Collinsville to just 3 points here in this second quarter.
Double stack to 1-4 low, that sounds familiar.
Here's Wallace again. She'll dribble drive, put it up underneath. Tuckson takes the shot. Foul. That was a late foul call. She had already missed. The ball was already down on the floor, and then the whistle blew.
I thought they were calling the foul. Jordan got hammered on the backside. I mean, wow.
Yeah, that's why I said it was late. I knew as soon as he pointed at her that he was going to call it against Scheller. So Tuckson at the free throw line, 10 of 13 this year. Good on the first one. Here is senior Lucy Montgomery, 5'10" senior. Was hurt for the first part of the year, getting in slowly but surely to some games. Tuckson makes both, 31-13. It's a mirror score. Here's Jansen. She came close to stepping out of bounds at the buzzer.
Guerrero.
She'll take a three-point shot. Guerrero, Jansen.
One of those two.
One of those two. We'll take a break here as we have reached halftime. When we come back, my conversation with young Mr. Damian Swaggart, and we will do that for you in just a moment on the Kahok Sports Network.
The Times-Tribune, Madison County's longest-running leading independent newspaper. The Times-Tribune covers Troy, Collinsville, Maryville, and all the villages and communities of Madison County. From area city halls to sports, including the Collinsville Kahawks and Unit 10 District News. The Times-Tribune covers that and more. The Times-Tribune is a weekly hometown newspaper published every Thursday, and a one-year subscription is only $40 for the printed and online editions. For more information, call the Times-Tribune at 618-667-3111, online at timestribunenews.com, or follow them on Facebook at Times-Tribune. Pace Design and Construction in Maryville. Whether building a new home, making an addition to the home you currently own, or finally getting around to that remodeling job you've been putting off, Pace Design and Construction in Maryville can help. Pace Design and Construction is a building and remodeling contractor you can trust. They provide the highest quality, they are dedicated to their customers, and are committed to completing your project on time and within budget. Pace Design and Construction in Maryville. Give them a call at 618-407-5466, online at pacedesignconstruct.com, or on Facebook at Pace Construction Design. Just because we're adults doesn't mean we don't have toys, am I right? If your adult toys consist of boats, campers, or RVs, then you need to call the GASA storage team of professionals. Winter weather in the Midwest can be quite harsh, and finding a place to properly store those expensive toys for winter can be just as rough as a Midwest winter. That's where the GASA storage team comes in, with outdoor self-storage and covered storage for your toys. They even have tractor-trailer parking, conveniently located at Horseshoe Lake Road and 111 in Pontoon Beach. GASA Storage, for the safe storage of all of your toys. Contact the GASA Storage Team, gasastorage@gmail.com, or call today, GASA Storage Team, 618-797-6100.
Brady Pest and Termite Management in Caseyville. Brady Pest and Termite Management is your local pest control source. The Midwest offers its fair share of pest problems, and Brady Pest and Termite Management is up to the challenge. Whether it's pesky rodents in the cold winter months or ants, spiders, and other pests in the warm months, Brady Pest and Termite is your solution. And termites? Brady Pest is tops in the Metro East in termite management. Do you have unwanted pests? Then call the best. Brady Pest and Termite Management in Caseyville. Call 343-1790 or on Facebook at Brady Pest and Termite. All Pro Tees in Caseyville is your place for custom apparel and has been for over 20 years now. Why? All Pro Tees can handle any size project, big or small, and they specialize in large group orders. At All Pro Tees, quality is number one on their list of priorities, as is evident by their excellent customer service. Did we mention All Pro Tees has over 20 years of experience? They can even help with fundraisers and event merchandising for your group. So for all of your apparel needs, for civic groups, sports teams, business outings, or even a family reunion, your apparel needs stop at All Pro Tees. All Pro Tees in Caseyville, right across the street from Kahok Stadium. Online at allprotees.com or on Facebook at All Pro Tees. Or call All Pro Tees at 344-2200.
And once again, we welcome you back to Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium. Halftime here between Collinsville and Civic Memorial. And your Lady Kahok basketball team on the wrong side of a 31-13 score. Joining us now in our halftime interview, young Mr. Damian Swaggart. He is a senior linebacker. Just got through playing for your Collinsville Kahok football team. Welcome, sir.
What's up, dude?
What's happening, man? Okay, so talk to me about football. I got to tell you, man, this was my 11th year doing Collinsville Kahok football, and I never had as much fun as I did covering you guys this year. So from a player's standpoint, tell me what it was like for you to go through this season.
It was good. It was good. We went to the playoffs, and I like watching your commentation, man.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Me and Damien, we go way back. All right, man. So tell me, you play linebacker most of the time. Is there a certain title? You inside linebacker, middle linebacker? What are you?
I'm an outside linebacker. I played DN too, though.
Yeah. And not only that, but you got a couple of handoffs this year, too. You got to play a little bit of offense. Talk to me about what it was like for you playing offense.
It was good. It was good. Coach gave me the ball mostly at the end of the game, but it was fun running the ball, running a couple kids over.
What do you like more? I would take it you probably like the linebacker job more?
Oh, yeah, I like the linebacker job, Coach Mack.
Why?
Because
you like to hit people. Is that it?
Yeah, I like dealing with Coach Mack, too.
Coach Mack is your defensive coordinator, linebacker coordinator, linebacker coach?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's so special about him?
Everything, man. Good guy. I love him, man.
Yeah, what was your favorite game this year? Tell me.
Mattoon, for sure. I love that one.
Yeah?
Good, close game. Game was on the line. Ethan saved the game. It was a good game. I loved it.
Yeah, what did you think about playing at some of these away stadiums that you had to play at this year?
The where?
The away stadiums.
Away?
Yeah.
It was loud.
Yeah?
It was good, too, getting a win away.
Cool, man. All right, so you're done with sports then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so what is next for you come this spring when you graduate? What are you going to do?
I'm going to be joining Eastern Illinois, play football for them.
As a walk-on, or is that what the plan is?
No, I got a scholarship.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Dude, you rock, man. Way to go. Awesome. All right, man. You got anything you want to say to anybody? Hi to mom, anybody, anything like that?
Hey, mama. Yeah, Trey, I got an interview before you. What's up, Thomas?
You're going to rub it into the guys, aren't you?
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Queso, too.
Yeah, I'm going to talk to your brother Travion here in a couple of weeks.
But I got one before him, though, so it doesn't even matter.
You did. All right, you're first. Thanks, Damien. Appreciate it, buddy.
Yep.
All right, that is Damian Swaggart, senior linebacker for your Collinsville Kahok football team. He's a lot of fun. He's a good kid. All right, so we'll take a break. When we come back, second half action will be coming your way here in just a moment on the Kahok Sports Network.
The Junior Service Club of Collinsville has been a proud supporter of KahokSports.com and the Kahok Sports Network from day one. Since 1934, the Junior Service Club of Collinsville has been providing women in the community an opportunity to make a difference with fundraisers and projects, all that go towards helping the needy in Collinsville. If you would like any information on any event sponsored by the Collinsville Junior Service Club, head to Facebook, type in Collinsville Junior Service Club, and then click on the Event tab. We thank the Collinsville Junior Service Club for their continued support of the Kahok Sports Network and KahokSports.com.
Projects in and around your home can be daunting and overwhelming. Take the stress out of those projects and let AW Indoor and Outdoor Solutions do all the heavy lifting. Former Kahok Adam Welly can help knock those projects off your list. From framing drywall, painting, and stair work inside to deck work, hardscapes, and concrete and retaining wall construction outside your home, including power washing and brush removal. Whatever the task, AW Indoor and Outdoor Solutions can help. Call Adam Welly for a free estimate at AW Indoor and Outdoor Solutions, 314-252-8010. That's 314-252-8010. The people of Illinois welcome you. The folks in Collinsville, Illinois, well, they want you to stick around for a while and enjoy the sights, the fun, the food, and of course, the Collinsville Kahawks. The city of Collinsville is a proud supporter of the Collinsville Unit 10 School District. So welcome to Collinsville. Come on over, catch a Kahawks game, or enjoy some of the new places to eat, shop, and have fun. There's plenty to do for the young and the young at heart. Enjoy Christmas at the Collins House during the holidays, tunes that bloom in the warm summer months, and more. There's plenty to do in Collinsville, so come on over for a bit. The folks in Collinsville would love to see you. For more information, go to www.collinsville.org. Ogle Auctions in Collinsville, your place for online auctioning. Go to ogleauctions.com to check out the week's items up for auction. Ogle Auctions deals in everyday items like board games, t-shirts, clocks, antique items, and more. To collectible items, anyone in the market for, say, a trolley? Or maybe you're into more treasure troves, like vinyl albums, cars, or motorcycles. And Ogle Auctions is always on the lookout for more auctionable items. Ogle Auctions of Collinsville, Auctions every Sunday at 7 p.m. Check them out at www.ogleauctions.com or call Kim or Mike Ogle at 618-218-2117.
Once again, welcome back to Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium. Start of the third quarter is just about here. I'm Todd Duke, Coach Larry Billy. On the other microphone, here's a look at your first half stats. Leading scorer in this one obviously belongs to Civic Memorial, and that would be Olivia Durbin with 12 points. And then after that, you have Madeline Bruckner with 5, Aubrey Wallace also with 5. 3 points for Avari Combs and 2 for Emily Williams. Leading scorer for Collinsville, Jenna Scheller with 8 points, Megan Jansen with 3, and Ella Guerrero with 2. The rebounds are dead even at 13 apiece. Collinsville, though, committed 9 turnovers compared to the Lady Eagles 4. And from the lines, Collinsville went 1 of 1 from the free throw line, as Civic Memorial went 2 of 4. And the 3-point shots, Collinsville 0 for 6, and Civic Memorial is 3 of 10. Kahawks only trailed by 2 at the end of one quarter of play, but then a 21-5 second quarter, and that ends up a 18-point lead. Went from a 2-point lead to an 18-point lead in one quarter, 31-13. Coach, you've been here before where you're losing by a lot at halftime, and what do you got to do to keep these girls in this game and to maybe, I don't know, force a comeback?
You kind of have to spark them. You just have to tell them that there's no, 13-point basket. You got to go at it one bucket at a time, and every time you chip away at them, you're taking away, you're kind of chinking in their armor, and just keep going at them. Keep them focused and clean up the sloppy stuff. I think we're getting caught too much on cuts. Defensively, we're trailing, and we just got to make the shots. We're missing a lot of shots.
Missed shots is killing us right now.
Got to finish that.
All right, we're underway here in quarter number 3. Here is Aubrey Wallace. Wallace with a slingshot of a pass all the way over to Combs. And a picked off ball, same way we started the game. And this time, Megan Jansen's going to come in and make them pay.
Going to finish. That's what you got to do. Got to finish it.
Good start there for Collinsville. And CM back up front we go again. Here is Wallace.
And she's standing out there by herself.
Bounce pass to Bruckner, and then inside the paint, shot that falls off to the left. Collinsville pulls down the rebound. Ella Guerrero brings the ball up. Guerrero moves from one side to the other side, over onto the right wing in front of her own bench. Backs up, gives it to Scheller. Scheller at the top of the key will try the left wing for Jansen. That is partially blocked, and it falls down and becomes the 10th Collinsville turnover. All the way up it goes to Combs, and Combs, did she step out of bounds, or was Jansen foul her? Jansen fouled her,
yeah. Called a foul, yeah. Again, a little questionable.
Alex with only 5 fouls in that first half. CM only with 3. But Jansen will pick up her first. And the inbound pass will come underneath the CM basket from Tucson. She gets it into Bruckner.
Come back out for shooter.
Over to Combs. And they left Durbin all alone. And Durbin almost made him pay. And now the ball all the way back out. Missed three-pointer. Rebound comes out to Gilmore. Up to Jansen. Jansen brings it in front of her bench and tries to bounce a pass into Guerrero. Tried to force it. And now, quickly, CM's coach wants a timeout. That was quick, man. We are barely a minute into this, and we're already taking another break, and we are back in just a moment on the Kahok Sports Network.
First National Bank of Waterloo, with over 100 years serving the Metro East. Visit First National Bank of Waterloo at their Maryville and Collinsville locations for all of your banking, mortgage, and lending needs. Why? Super low closing costs, low construction loan rates, and they do so much to support our local communities. When you need a loan, call the Collinsville team at First National Bank of Waterloo at 618-345-1121 or visit their Maryville and Collinsville locations or online at fnbwaterloo.bank. First National Bank of Waterloo, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Back here at Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium. CM with the ball after a quick timeout. I don't know why. Collinsville just scored 2 points. It's like, oh my God, we're down 2-0 in this quarter. Let's call a timeout and talk about it. I don't know. I'm not a coach. Never been a coach. Outside shot, another three-pointer on the way from Durbin, and this one she hits.
She can shoot.
That's her first three-pointer of the night. And Durbin now with 15 points. Almost to her average, and we just got underway here in quarter number 3. Here is Ricky Murlack for Collinsville. Pulls up her dribble, goes to Gilmore. Gilmore playing a little bit more outside the perimeter than inside right now. Throws it up inside, and I tell you what, you can't force the passes against these girls.
No.
That
No,
turns into
and
the
that-
11th turnover.
Honestly, that's not a bad idea, to bring Gilmore up to the top and put Jenna down low. We talked about that height advantage that we have, and we haven't taken much of a chance with it. So
Here is Wallace. Wallace over onto the far side for Combs. Out front for Bruckner, and over to this side back to Wallace, and underneath a wide open Avery Combs. Nice shot by her, though, as she was coming under the basket. Turnaround shot in
They
midair.
run that double screen a lot. They run a double screen and they run the cutter underneath, and we've got to kind of hedge off of that and be able to stop some of that in the middle of the lane.
Another forced pass. This one eventually makes it to Gilmore, but she still can't get the ball all the way up there, and now a foul.
Yep, that's a frustration foul.
You can tell by the body language walking away that she's frustrated.
Right.
So she has 3 fouls now, does Gilmore, as Gary and Bardwell check back in now for Collinsville. Once again, here comes Aubrey Wallace. She's the quarterback of this club. She runs it from the point, brings it across the line. Bounce pass over onto the wing for Bruckner. Top of the key, and a 3-point shot on the way for Tucson. And that one just tickled the bottom of the net, and that's it. 36-15 is our score. 5:13 left to play here in this third quarter. Cahoks are right back at it tomorrow, man. They have Belleville West coming to town. We'll be on the road. Boys are at Belleville West. That's the game we'll bring you. Scheller over here for Jordan Gary. Gary, top of the key. Throws it up over on the wing, and then deeper into the corner it goes. Right back from Bardwell to Scheller. Bardwell drives, takes the shot, rolls over the other side of the rim. Gilmore with the putback, still can't get anything to fall. So the basket is shut tight for Gilmore on both ends.
Jenna caught the ball in the middle and didn't even look at the rim. And again, she's got to turn and take advantage. Forget throwing it outside. Get the ball up and above your head and shoot it.
Montgomery will check in. Gilmore will go to the bench. Inbound pass coming underneath of the Kahok basket. Triggered by Jordan Gary. Out to the wing, Guerrero for 3, and that one missed everything. Except for the CM player waiting underneath. And then they almost throw it away. I don't know how that ball stayed in. That was a nice behind-the-back save there. Shot, no good. Rebound belongs to Civic Memorial once again. And out front we'll go back to Wallace. Wallace will back things up, slow things down, let her teammates get where they need to be. 4:20 left to play here in this third quarter. 36-15 in favor of Civic Memorial. Durbin kicks it back outside. Here comes a three-pointer from Williams, top of the key. Nope, just 2, they said. Nevertheless, it's another 2 points that Collinsville is going to be trailing by now, 39-15. Here's Jordan Gary. Gary brings it over here to the left wing, hands it off to Bardwell. Bardwell gets trapped, gives it back to Gary. To Montgomery, and a picked off pass because she telegraphed that to Scheller the whole way. A dribble drive by Combs.
Yeah, she's not going to beat Jordan.
And a underhand shot won't go. Rebound belongs to CM, and they throw it off the bottom of the basket and the bottom of the rim, and it comes right down for Scheller. Collinsville brings it up. Here is Gary, almost threw it away again. Bardwell underneath, and that's tipped right into the Kahok bench off of Miser. So, Merlack, Jansen will come back into the game, and Elena Reinhardt will check in for the first time tonight. We have a timeout on the floor. We will take a break as well, and we are back in just a moment on the Kahok Sports Network.
Your home is where you feel happy, safe, and secure. So if you see signs of foundation problems like cracks or uneven floors, worrying is natural, and getting it fixed is crucial. Woods Basement Systems understands. We've been solving foundation worries since 1986. Woods experts have the training and equipment to make permanent repairs. So stop worrying, because with Woods, it's fixed forever. Foundation problems don't get better with time, they get better with Woods, the all things basementy experts. Call or go to woodsbasementsystems.com today.
Collinsville High School alumni Stacy Lauenstein, CHS class of 91, Lisa Bassetto, Sarah Sulke, and Tracy Limp, CHS class of 94, Tony Geisen, CHS class of 96, and Kevin Robinson, CHS class of 99, want to wish all of our Kahawks a great year. We look forward to cheering you on and supporting you. Work hard on the court and the field, as well as in the classroom. Remember, once a Kahawk, always a Kahawk. Hashtag Kahawk Family.
Got here. Thanks, Glenn. Appreciate your help, man. Yep. Back here at Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium, Kahawks have their hands full, 39-15, and they have only scored 2 points thus far in this third quarter. I said that during the second quarter as well, but they had scored 5 actually because I wasn't paying attention to my own math. Here is Jordan Gary, cross-court pass. Ricky Merlack was lucky it made it to her, and she drives the lane, takes the shot, can't get it to go. Putback is good for Reinhardt. And Collinsville now with 17 points. Here is Wallace. Wallace will just hand the ball off, do so to Bruckner. Bruckner outside, gives to Combs. Combs flies through the lane and gets fouled, and then accidentally takes a Merlack hand to the face when she was on the way down. Jordan Gary pick up her first foul. It is the team's third foul, and not only is CM really good, they are very disciplined. They have only committed 3 fouls in this game, and all of those took place in the first half. Here is Combs. She misses the front end as she comes in just 1 of 3 from the free throw line before this game. Another one from Combs. This one rolls and snakes in. 40-17. Civic Memorial.
Yeah. Come on, girls. We need a little spark.
Try to make it a little harder for these girls to go 8-0 on the season.
Right.
Here's Jansen. She splits the defense, comes in, takes the shot, rolls around, won't fall in, and a rebound is whistled dead.
Nope.
And Collinsville will keep it. Not sure what was called.
I don't know if she stepped on the baseline or what, but.
Into the corner it goes for Gary. Gary up underneath, trying to lob a pass to Reinhardt and went right over her head.
Yeah, I'm not sure. She's trying to get it there, which I understand, but gotta be able to gauge the height.
Wallace hands it off to Bruckner, and Bruckner back out front to Wallace. Over into the corner it goes for Meisner. Meisner hands off to Wallace. Wallace. No way to move in because that's being blocked out by Megan Jansen. One-arm pass over to Combs. She dribbles, she drives, she can't get it to go. Gilmore with the rebound.
It's good defense there.
Here's Merlack. Merlack gets across the line, gives to Jansen. 2 minutes to go here in this third quarter. There is Megan Jansen. Jansen top of the key, now into the paint, takes a shot high off the glass, can't get it to fall. Rebound belongs to CM again. And then CM will throw it away. Only their 7th turnover. Scheller and Guerrero check back in. Gary and Merlack to the bench. 1:50 to play here in this third quarter. Inbound pass comes in. Meiser providing the defense in the backcourt. Megan Jansen comes across, almost came across. Now she does, in front of the scorer's bench. And a little screen action put on by Scheller over here in the corner for Guerrero. Guerrero back to the free throw line. Scheller up underneath and went right past the right ear of Gilmore and out of bounds.
Again, that's just learning to play together. They've got to learn that spacing, and doesn't matter who's at the top of the key. You got to learn to throw it to the block, and that just takes a little time.
90 seconds to play here in this third quarter. CM up by 23 points right now. Here's Wallace. Wallace slows things down and underneath, left all alone, but I really thought that Durbin was going to keep on going and drive that baseline all the way, but she stopped. Ball out of bounds, stays with CM.
You got a lot of young on the floor for us.
Oh, yeah.
And that's a good thing. You know, doesn't look like it right now, but that's a good thing.
CM. Top of the key, Wallace. She dribbles and drives, pokes it outside, kicks it over here for Bruckner. Up underneath, back out front we go, and all the way around, back to where it started, and a three-point shot missed. Rebound falls right into the hands of Jenna Scheller. Under a minute to go here in the third. Here is Megan Jansen. Megan to Scheller. Free throw line. Takes a shot, rolls and rattles and goes in. Scheller is up to 10 points, her first points here in this quarter. And with 40 seconds left, here's Wallace once again for the Lady Eagles. Switches sides and bounces the ball over to Meiser. Into the corner it goes now for Durbin. Back out front for Wallace. Back to Meiser. Durbin with it again. One bounce. Free throw line Wallace. Her shot good. Aubrey Wallace now with 7 points. 42-19. 15 seconds to play here in this third quarter. Collinsville trying to play for the last shot and get over 20 points for the night. Here's Gilmore. And to Jansen for 3. Bounces off the rim and out of bounds, so they will not get the chance to hit 20 before that buzzer sounds. 6.6 seconds left. See what CM wants to do with it. Don't make it easy on them. Let it roll, pick it up at the last second. Here is Wallace. He brings it up and into the paint, dumps it off, and a high shot. That one's good for Maya Tuckson, and that is the way that the third quarter comes to a close. Collinsville trails 44-19 as we head to the fourth quarter, on the Kahok Sports Network.
Calling all sports fans. Looking for a great place to watch the game with your crew? Look no further than the Lucky Fox Sports Bar in Caseyville. The Lucky Fox shows Collinsville Kahawk sports on the big screen, plus UFC fights, boxing, Cardinals and Blues, and all of the NFL games with the NFL ticket and enough TVs that you'll be sure to find the game you want. And the food? How about Taco Tuesdays, Wing Wednesdays, plus burgers, sandwiches, pizza, steak, and more, including great drink specials and the coldest brew in town. And don't forget to try your luck at the Lucky Fox Gaming Room. Dine in and catch a game, or order carry-out with the Lucky Fox. The Lucky Fox Sports Bar, 1101 Caseyville Road, right across the street from Kahawk Stadium. Open daily at 11 a.m. Check out the Lucky Fox Facebook page for daily specials. The Lucky Fox, 618-855-9500.
Todd Duke, Lori Billy back with you from Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium. Collinsville trailing 44-19. Kahawks, for the second game in a row, has been held to single digits in 3 quarters. And if they can't bust that trend here in the fourth, they'll be held to single digits in all 4 quarters. 8 points in the first, 5 in the second, and 6 in the third.
And, we've had opportunities. That's the thing. We've had opportunities.
Rebound belongs to the Lady Eagles, and they bring it up. And here is Bruckner. Bruckner back out front to Wallace. Wallace back out to the top of the key. Hands the ball off to Miser. Miser will take it all the way to the other wing, and Bruckner gives it up for Durbin. Back out front now for Wallace. Inside the perimeter, here comes Miser. Bounce pass underneath and off the glass. Good for 2 for Tuckson once again, and she has scored the last 4 points. Collinsville brings it up. Here's Bardwell. Bardwell to the free throw line. Murlack, one bounce off the glass. Boy, I tell you what, we've had a lot go off the glass, but just not in.
Just not in. Kind of hit the bottom of the rim.
Yeah. Or hit that where the rim meets the glass and just rattles and falls back down. Meanwhile, at the other end, things like that happen where Tuckson just turns around, throws it up one-handed, and it goes in off the glass and the rim. 48-19. Civic Memorial extending their lead. Into the corner we go, and into the game for the first time is Sanaa Harris. Harris picks up her dribble and has the ball knocked out of her hands by Durbin. And the Lady Eagles work it up court once again. Here's Wallace. Wallace splits the defense off the glass out the other side. Jordan Gary there with the rebound for Collinsville. Jordan flies, head of steam, off the glass, and again, out the other side. Collinsville can't buy a bucket. They've had plenty of looks and they've had plenty of opportunities, but I would guarantee you they've probably missed about 35 to 40% of their shots tonight.
Yeah, I agree. There's been quite a few misses that, it wouldn't, would have kept the game closer.
Yeah. There's Guerrero. That was, believe it or not, just her 4th point tonight. 2 two-point field goals is it for the lady who had 6 three-pointers the other night at Belleville East.
That's the love of this game. It's up and down. Each night is different, and you get a little bit more from Ella tonight and Talisha, and like I said, it might have been a little different game inside, especially.
Next opportunity. Coach Moore's going to clear his bench. Here's Wallace. Wallace steps back and waits for the defense to commit. And Wallace picks up another 2 points herself, and now we're going to have a timeout called by Coach Moore. And we will step aside for just a moment as well. Back after this on the Kahawk Sports Network.
I couldn't ask for a better agent, for a better company in a disaster where you have no idea where to start.
I learned that there's not a given in life. It takes a team. There's people that are going to watch out for us and that care.
It's been pretty stressful. Once we saw Lori and got our plan, it's
like a huge weight lifted.
In Collinsville, call Scott Allen at 618-346-1500. Welcome back. Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium is where we are tomorrow. Belleville West High School is where I will be, along with Josh Roseman. He'll be operating the camera for us again as Collinsville hits the road for their first conference matchup at the Maroons tomorrow night. 7:15 pregame around there. 7:30 around there would be the game time as Collinsville turns the ball over for the 17th time here in this game. Here is Wallace. Wallace at the top of the key, backs it up toward midcourt, gives it up for Combs. So CM didn't clear their bench. Looks like they're going to. They got a couple of girls waiting to come in. 3-point shot, nothing but net for Bruckner. And into the game, here is Rabashevsky. She'll shoot it over to Megan Jansen. Jansen stays in the game. Scheller in there as well. And into the game for the first time tonight is Dejana Willis. Nothing doing on that trip. Here is Wallace. She'll underhand it to Bruckner all the way over on the far side. Wide open 3-point shot, and that one rolls across the rim off of the hands of Combs. Rebound belongs to CM, and back to Combs it goes. Over to Wallace on the top of the key. Back over to Bruckner. Bruckner back out front, and with 4:20 left, Wallace will slow things down. Bounce pass into the paint. Back outside we go. Here is Miser, and back over once again for Combs. Now CM's just playing some keep away.
Running the clock.
Yeah, they are. Little Waldo ball. Into the corner, there's a shot. That one rolls across the rim from three-point land, but there is Combs with the rebound. And CM keeps it. And then from the baseline, a shot taken there by Williams. That misses the mark, but the rebound once again by Civic Memorial. Into the corner it goes for Combs. Back out to Wallace. Across the way it goes for Miser. Bounce pass into the corner for Bruckner for three. And that one skips across the rim as well, but Collinsville can't seem to pull down these boards on these three-point shots.
Got to get a board.
Here's Williams. She's double-teamed and gets rid of the ball and throws it out of bounds, but it was touched by Lucy Montgomery. And now the benches will be cleared by both teams. A mask timeout is on the floor. Yeah, you were right.
They still do.
And we will be back after that mask timeout here on the Kahok Sports Network.
Chapman Trucking, LLC. Chapman Trucking is a local Collinsville business owned and operated by 1994 Collinsville graduate Christy Chapman. With over 10 years of experience, Chapman Trucking, LLC can take care of all of the heavy lifting when it comes to hauling aggregate materials such as sand, driveway rock, dirt, boulders, and more. That includes getting your heavy work equipment to your work site where it needs to be. Give Christy a call for a free estimate at Chapman Trucking, LLC, 618-960-9346 or online at chapmantruckingllc.net.
Drink it in. Powerful, vibrant, nutrient-rich fuel for healthy, active, experience-rich lives. So you can be your best self, live your best life, and rule the day.
Civic Memorial with the ball, and the Lady Eagles lead 56-21 as we have cleaned out the benches for both teams. Got a whole host of girls down there, and some of them I knew I wouldn't have numbers for, including number 11, who has the ball now. Top of the key, three-point shot, no good. Rebound belongs to Carson Mode for Collinsville. Kahawks bring it up, and here is Carson Mode. JV team lost, by the way, 45-30. In case I failed to mention that, here is Carlisle to Gilmore. Gilmore gets one in there.
There we go.
Picks up her first points of the night, makes it 56-23. That is Aubrey Voiles with the ball now for Civic Memorial. And the handoff goes to Regan 20. I'm guessing I'm just going to say that right. T-W-E-N-T-T-E, 20.
T-W-E-N.
T-T-E.
T-T-E. Yeah.
Yeah.
That works for me.
I guess. Hey, there is Denasia Willis again coming in, and Bardwell to the bench. And I think that CM made another change as well. And they bring on Olivia Goodman, the 5'9 junior. Inbound pass coming underneath the CM basket, and they better hurry.
5, yeah.
Yeah, that was it.
They worked hard for that. Give it to them.
Yeah. Aubrey Voiles couldn't find anyone open. Collinsville will bring it up here as Carlisle. Lily across the line to Carson Mode. Carson dribbles in front of her bench and at the free throw line for Reinhardt. Around the horn we go. Carlisle ends up with it again and then back out front to Willis. Over to Carson Mode for 3. Skips across the rim and the rebound belongs to Civic Memorial. We're down to the final 85 seconds left to play in this fourth quarter. CM in control, and they are definitely going to start their young season at 8-0. The only team they lost to last year was Edwardsville, and they have a date with the Tigers on Saturday. 3-point shot by Reagan, 20. See, even Chad Burgess said it's 20.
Said it's 20.
Yeah. I know I'm in good hands if Chad Burgess says it's right. Here is Mode. 3 again, top of the key, high off the glass. Won't get it to fall. And the rebound belongs to Collinsville. Gilmore underneath the basket, gets the bucket and the bruise.
Followed her shot. Got it right back inside. It was a good follow-up.
Gilmore at the free throw line, and that's a spot where she needs a little bit more polishing. She is 8 of 24 this year from the free throw line. Yeah, for you folks that aren't like math wizards like me, that's 33.3%. That is not a good sign.
No.
Not a good number.
Not acceptable.
Running clock now we have, by the way, 59-25. Here's Gilmore, and she'll miss that one as well, and it'll be 8 of 25 now. Rebound belongs to CM. They'll bring it up and look like they want to play for the final shot. Here is Brooke Harris, and I'm surprised they didn't call that a foul. Collinsville gets the loose ball, and they bring it up. Now Collinsville plays for the last shot. Gilmore underneath off the glass, gets it in, and that is the way that this one is going to end. 59-27 in favor of the Civic Memorial Eagles. They improved to 8-0. Collinsville drops to 6-4. Thank you very much there, Coach Billy, for joining us, and I'll let you know when the next home game is. Not this week, I'll guarantee you that much.
I will be here.
All right, look forward to it. Thanks a lot.
Take care.
That is Lori Billy on the other microphone. We appreciate her joining us here for all these girls' home games, as now we make our transition into the post-game program brought to you by Cafe Agape in Collinsville. Home of the Kahok Chicken Sandwich. Cafe Agape been doing their thing since 2012, and that thing is offering catering, some of the best home-cooked food in the area. Right now, Christmas hams and turkeys are flying out of Cafe Agape. If you would like to partake, give them a call. 345-CAFE, that's 345-2233. Post-game show comes your way next on the Kahok Sports Network.
Cafe Agape serves up some of the best sandwiches, burgers, pork steaks, meatloaf, fish, and more in Collinsville. And yes, they still cater. Wedding receptions, luncheons, business meetings, and much more. And Cafe Agape is your destination for all of your holiday and party favorites, both main courses as well as delicious sides. Cafe Agape in Collinsville is the only place to pick up a Kahok sandwich or dog and the new Flamin' Kahok sandwich. Cafe Agape, check them out at 703 St. Louis Road. Give them a call at 345-CAFE, that's 345-2233, and don't forget to tell them Stewie sent you. Looking to buy a new home or sell your current home? Trust the Blaylock Group of eXp Realty with all of your real estate needs. The real estate market is hot right now, and you can trust the years of experience the Blaylock Group brings to the table. The Blaylock Group can help you find your dream home, or they can help you get top dollar for your current home. Give Peyton or Emily Blaylock a call today at the Blaylock Group of eXp Realty, 618-780-4622. That's 618-780-4622. The Blaylock Group of eXp Realty.
The Collinsville Education Association is a proud supporter of KahokSports.com and the Kahok Sports Network. The CEA is your partner as they work to ensure quality education for our children. The CEA advocates excellence and equity in public education and represent over 400 educators in 11 schools in both Madison and St. Clair counties. For more information, you can visit the Collinsville Education Association's Facebook page or the CEA's website at collinsvillecea.org.
Having problems keeping your ride on the road? Roadman Automotive in Collinsville can help you keep your ride rolling. Roadman Automotive offers everything from diagnostic tests when that check engine light comes on to tune-ups, alignments, brake and suspension work, and more. Oil changes at Roadman Automotive start at just $35. Roadman Automotive is open from 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Friday and is located at 936 St. Louis Road in Collinsville. Check out the Roadman Automotive Facebook page for daily specials. Call Roadman Automotive at 618-223-1878, online at roadmanautomotivecollinsville.com. Roadman Automotive. Keep your ride on the road with Roadman Automotive. Got vinyl? Rich's Record Emporium on Main Street in Collinsville can take care of all of your vinyl needs and more. You can peruse through thousands of records, from country to hard-to-find jazz. And classic rock, it's always in stock at Rich's Record Emporium. Used vinyl by the hundreds, plus new releases by new artists as well as reissues by classic artists. Don't forget to check out the audio room at Rich's Record Emporium. There, you can test out all the latest in audio gear, from top-of-the-line speakers to the latest in new turntables, plus amps, streamers, and all of the accessories like needles, belts, and more. While you're there, check out the music-related wall art, as well as t-shirts, record cleaners, and so much more. Plus, if you can't find it at Rich's, they will do their best to find it for you. Come check out Collinsville's only record store, Rich's Record Emporium, 131 West Main Street in beautiful uptown Collinsville, 618-795-1333, online, richesrecordemporium.com. In times of financial uncertainty, how can you stay on track? Call on someone who's invested in your success. In Collinsville, that person is Jason Regg, your Collinsville Edward Jones financial advisor. Jason Regg will work to build a complete picture of your financial life, including your unique goals and passions. Jason Regg of your Collinsville Edward Jones office plays a big part in the community and the Collinsville Unit 10 School District with his Kahok Educator of the Month award. To take care of the things along the path of you and your family's financial journey, call Jason Regg at the Collinsville Edward Jones office at 618-344-0252. Edward Jones, member SIPC. Cafe Agape serves up some of the best sandwiches, burgers, pork steaks, meatloaf, fish, and more in Collinsville. And yes, they still cater. Wedding receptions, luncheons, business meetings, and much more. And Cafe Agape is your destination for all of your holiday and party favorites, both main courses as well as delicious sides. Cafe Agape in Collinsville is the only place to pick up a Kahok sandwich or dog and the new Flamin' Kahok sandwich. Cafe Agape, check them out at 703 St. Louis Road. Give them a call at 345-CAFE. That's 345-2233. And don't forget to tell them Stewie sent you.
And once again, welcome back into the Cafe Agape postgame show here on the Kahok Sports Network. Your Lady Kahawks dropped this one tonight to Civic Memorial by a score of 59-27. Joining us now, the freshman Lady Kahawk head coach, one Miss Katie Mitchell. How are you, sir? How are you, ma'am?
I'm all right.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen you. I don't think I've seen you since, Smoking on Main or Italian Fest or something downtown.
Yeah, I worked at Cafe Agape.
I know.
Yep.
We did the booth together that one year, yeah. All right, so before we get into this varsity game, tell me a little bit about your freshman team. You didn't get to play tonight, so you got the night off to watch everything. But how are things going for you and being the new coach?
Definitely all around. We all have stuff to learn. Some raw talent. I'm hoping that I'm able to develop them into fundamentally solid players. That's my goal for the season.
And you were a former Lady Kahawk basketball player yourself. When did you graduate?
17.
17, so not that long ago.
Yep, not too long.
No, not too long ago. So what's your day job right now?
I'm student teaching right now, actually, and I'm done in like 2 weeks, and then I'll be substitute teaching for the next semester.
Collinsville School District?
Yes.
Where are you doing your student teaching now?
I'm in Troy.
Oh, you're in Troy doing
Yeah.
student teaching, so you're not even in the district. You got to
No.
go over there and play for a little while, play like you're a knight, play like
Mhm.
you're going to, okay, and then you're going to come over here and be a Kahawk again like
Yep.
we already know you are.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right. What's your favorite thing so far about being back in this building and being the Lady Kahawk freshman coach?
I really just enjoy being around basketball in general, so anything basketball related makes me happy. I really like being back with Lauren Lee. We played together, and now we're coaching together, and it's just really fun being with her every day.
Yeah, that does have to be kind of cool. I know that you're paying attention to your sister, Kristen. She's playing some college basketball. How many games do you get to watch?
I watch whenever I can. I've only been to a couple. Last year, I didn't really get to go to many at all because of COVID.
Right.
This year, I've been to one so far. Hopefully get to catch some after Christmas. She has a tournament, but she just committed to McKendree.
I was going to ask you about that. Was my next question.
Yeah.
I hear she's coming back here now.
I'm proud of her. I can't, I'm just so happy. I want to tell everybody. So.
Yeah, she missed wearing purple was what it was.
Yeah, and she missed me too.
Oh, yeah,
so.
well, I was going to say that too. All right, we can talk about this game for a little bit. It wasn't a very pretty game to watch from anybody's point of view, so do you just kind of put this one? I mean, you guys got a game tomorrow, so you have to put this one away.
Yep, got to put it behind us, move on to the next one.
You guys knew it was going to be trouble when you play in CM. They're a really good team, and you can't do things like turn the ball over. You can't miss 25 to 35% of your shots that you get to take. And things just didn't add up for you guys. Now, talk about what was the biggest struggle that you saw?
Couldn't get shots to fall for us tonight. We didn't shoot very well at all, so that, and then it starts to bring you down, and everybody just gets kind of in a slump, and it doesn't really help anything when nobody's dropping their shots. So
you guys get Belleville West tomorrow. Like I said, not a lot of time to think about it. It's a conference game, and your freshman team gets to play tomorrow then, right?
Yes.
Does CM just not have a freshman team?
They do not, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were supposed to be in the tournament, but something happened there, so yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very much for your visit. We will definitely see you down the line, girl.
Absolutely. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. That is Katie Mitchell, your Collinsville Lady Kahok freshman head basketball coach. And let's finish up this post-game show by throwing numbers your way. Leading scorer in this one tonight was Olivia Durbin for Civic Memorial. She ended up with 15, so she ended up 1 point short of her average of 16 per game. After that, Aubrey Wallace knocked down 12. Maya Tuxon had 10. Madeline Bruckner with 8 points. And then Aubrey Combs with 6. And off the bench, Emily Williams with 4. And Reagan at 20 with 2 there late in the game. For Collinsville, only one Lady Kahok went into double digits, and that was Jenna Scheller. She had 10 points, 6 points for Talisha Gilmore, 5 for Megan Jansen, 4 for Ella Guerrero. And Elena Reinhart chipped in 2 a little bit earlier in the game as well. From the lines, Collinsville just went 1 of 2 from the free throw line. A very well-disciplined Civic Memorial team did not give Collinsville that many looks. While on the other side, the Lady Eagles went 3 of 6 from the charity stripe. From the three-point line, Civic Memorial went 6 of 20, while Collinsville went 0 of 8. Rebounds, that was a battle won by CM 27-19. Collinsville turned the ball over 17 times compared to 9 for Civic Memorial. So Collinsville drops both games here tonight, as the JV Lady Cahoks lost 45-30, and their varsity counterparts dropped 59-27. Collinsville now 6-4 on the year, and Civic Memorial, they will be at Triad Thursday. They are now 8-0 on the young season. Collinsville will try to turn it around tomorrow here against Belleville West. I will be on the road, as we are at Belleville West tomorrow for the boys' game. 7:15 around there for pregame, and 7:30 is the scheduled tip-off. Big thank you to Coach Lori Billy for joining us on the broadcast. A big thank you to Colin Moore for joining us on the pregame show, and to Katie Mitchell for joining us on the postgame program. My name is Todd Duke, and until tomorrow night, everyone enjoy the rest of this evening.